Hi everyone and welcome back to this new video. Today I wanted to share with you this special painting and the difficult process behind it. I've been wanting to paint rocky landscapes for quite some time and found out enjoying it way more than expected. As you can see, I tried painting in a different way, and this time instead of taping my paper, I use a plexiglass board. What's really nice about this process is that when you wet the back of the paper, it sticks to the surface of the plexiglass, and then you can wet the front, start painting, and it won't budge. I've noticed that the paper stays wet longer, which allowed me to work more slowly. And as you know, time is a valuable resource when painting with watercolors, as there is an intricate relationship between the wetness of the paper, the amount of water held by the brush, and the amount of pigment. I encourage you to try this technique if you like making big washes and need more time to work on a layer, or if you just want to have fun and experiment new things. Once my paper was completely dried, I used tape to secure it to the board, as it would have moved too much for me. Some paintings takes more time to be achieved. The creative process isn't a straight path. Sometimes you have these moments of great inspiration when you feel like you've got it all figured out. And other times you're lost, feeling like you don't know what your original idea was. In a time where everything has to go fast, we tend to stress ourselves to create content that prioritizes quantity over quality. And don't get me wrong, I too sometimes feel the need to find something to share online for the sake of consistency, forgetting what I truly want, which is to share the way I see or imagine sceneries through creating. So, to all of you who feel like the internet is pushing you to create as fast as possible, I see you. Don't let it get you down, and just focus on creating something at a comfortable pace, because at the end of the day, you'll feel more accomplished than posting on Instagram or YouTube for the sake of it. I made a first test for this painting in May of last year, and it wasn't until recently that I found the courage to dive into the final piece. I knew I wouldn't be satisfied if I started at that time, because I had lost track of my initial feeling I wanted to convey. So I put it aside. Weeks, then months went by, and the more I looked at it, the less I felt confident and comfortable working on it. Every artist can say that they go through periods where creativity comes and goes, but one important thing is to never judge yourself too harshly. You don't want to lose confidence in your art. We have to accept that sometimes it is going to be a bit more difficult, and for me personally, it shows up as a moment of doubts, as if I am an imposter. Then, a few months ago, I entered a new phase where I told myself that I was going to create again to get that creative spark back. And that helped me to go through the process of finishing this old painting that was getting dusty. I decided to change some of the colors from my first painting and felt more in tune with my original idea for this one. It took me days to complete, slowly putting mindful brush strokes on paper, building up those rocky textures and getting those set vibes. This is not the most elaborate painting I have done, and I can see some improvements in the composition that could be made. But it was definitely a joy to create, and at the end of the day, that is what matters. This is a gentle reminder to you not to overwork yourself, to take breaks from a painting if you feel stuck, and come back to it later with a fresh mind. So I wanted to thank you for staying until the end of this video. I hope some of my thoughts have resonated with you, and I'll see you next time. Bye!